Theresa Caputo is best known as the star of the TLC reality series Long Island Medium, which ran from 2011 to 2019. The show chronicled Theresa's life as a psychic medium, someone who claims to communicate with the deceased to bring messages of closure or comfort to the living. Theresa, who hails from Hicksville, Long Island, New York, became a household name through her larger-than-life personality and unique abilities. She often delivers messages to strangers, and her readings provide emotional and sometimes life-changing moments for those seeking answers from their loved ones who have passed away. Theresa's mediumship was something she discovered at a young age. She says that she began experiencing psychic abilities as a child, though she was initially confused and frightened by them. It wasn't until she was an adult that she fully embraced her gift and began to understand it. Theresa worked as a waitress for many years before pursuing her calling as a medium professionally. Her success on Long Island Medium led to several best-selling books, including There's More to Life Than This, 2013, and Good Grief, Heal Your Soul, Honor Your Loved Ones, and Learn to Live Again, 2017, where she shares insights into the process of mediumship, grief, and personal healing. Theresa's career as a psychic medium is not without controversy. Critics often question the legitimacy of her abilities, with skeptics suggesting that the messages she delivers could be the result of cold reading or general assumptions. However, Theresa's supporters argue that her authenticity is evident in the deep emotional connections she forms with people during her readings. Larry Caputo is best known for being Theresa's husband during the time the show aired. He was born and raised in Long Island, New York, and is a former business owner. Larry appeared on Long Island Medium alongside Theresa, often playing the role of the supportive, yet often bewildered, husband who found himself caught up in the whirlwind of his wife's extraordinary life. Larry has always been a private person, in stark contrast to Theresa's more outgoing and public persona. While the show depicted their family life and the struggles they faced, Larry's life outside the spotlight remains more of a mystery. He worked in the construction industry and ran a business before shifting gears to focus more on his personal life, including his time spent with Theresa and their children. Larry has often been shown as a grounding force for Theresa, providing a sense of normalcy amidst the high energy of her psychic readings and the fame that came with the show. Larry and Theresa's relationship had its share of ups and downs, and the pressure of her public career weighed heavily on their marriage. In 2018, the couple announced they were separating after more than 28 years of marriage. Their decision to part ways was shared openly on the final season of Long Island Medium, a move that surprised many fans of the show. In their statements, both Theresa and Larry made it clear that their decision to separate was mutual, and they remained committed to maintaining a strong relationship for the sake of their children, Victoria and Larry Jr. The end of Theresa and Larry's marriage came after several years of apparent strain, as depicted on the show. In particular, Theresa's burgeoning career as a psychic medium and TV personality created significant challenges for their relationship. The demands of her career, constant travel, media appearances, and public scrutiny left Larry feeling disconnected, and he often expressed a sense of being overshadowed by Theresa's fame. In interviews after their separation, both Theresa and Larry spoke candidly about the difficulties they faced as a couple. Theresa acknowledged that her career had taken a toll on her personal life, and that she had grown apart from Larry in the process. Larry, on the other hand, admitted that he had struggled to understand and adjust to the reality of being married to someone with such an extraordinary ability. Despite their separation, they both maintained that they respected each other deeply, and they emphasized that the love they shared for one another had not disappeared completely. After their divorce, Larry continued to live on Long Island and maintained a relatively low profile. He was also active on social media, occasionally posting about his personal life and his experiences post-divorce. In 2020, Larry began a new relationship with a woman named Debbie, which he introduced to his followers. He shared photos of the couple enjoying time together and expressed happiness in his new chapter. Theresa, too, continued her life after the separation. While she took some time to focus on herself and her family, she also remained active in her career. She returned to her work as a medium, doing live events, publishing books, and maintaining a public presence. Over time, the public's reaction to the Caputo's separation was mixed. Fans of Long Island medium who had followed their family's journey on TV were initially shocked, as the show had portrayed a relatively stable and loving marriage. However, the separation ultimately led to more open discussions about the challenges of being in a high-profile relationship, as well as the unique difficulties faced by those who live with extraordinary abilities like Theresa's. Both Theresa and Larry received significant support from fans after their split, with many people applauding their honesty in sharing their struggles. They became an example for others who were going through similar situations, whether they were dealing with divorce, personal loss, or the challenges of balancing a public and private life. While the separation did mark the end of an era for the Caputo family, it also symbolized a new beginning for both individuals. The Caputos demonstrated resilience, showing that life after a long relationship can still be full of possibilities. The journey of Theresa and Larry Caputo has been one of personal and professional transformation. From their rise to fame on Long Island Medium to their decision to separate, their lives have played out in the public eye. Yet, despite the ups and downs, both Theresa and Larry have remained grounded in their individual pursuits. Theresa with her psychic work, and Larry with his personal life and new relationships. While the Caputo family's story continues to evolve, their legacy on Long Island Medium remains significant. The show offered viewers a glimpse into the world of mediumship, as well as an intimate look at a family navigating the complexities of fame and personal challenges. The Caputo's journey also speaks to the universal themes of love, loss, and the search for meaning in life, lessons that transcend the realm of mediumship and resonate with many. However, Theresa Caputo, the famous Long Island medium, has touched the hearts of many with her unique ability to communicate with the departed. Using signs, symbols, and messages from the other side, she helps grieving families find closure and healing. In a recent case, Theresa connected with a family who had been struggling with unresolved issues and pain. The emotional experience, marked by poignant symbols and signs, brought much-needed comfort and clarity. During a private session, Theresa reportedly began receiving subtle cues from the spirit world. She explained that the family's loved one had been sending specific signs, messages, and symbols to convey important thoughts. While these symbols may seem cryptic to others, Theresa's deep understanding of spiritual communication enabled her to interpret these messages, which were deeply personal to the family. According to Caputo, the signs came in the form of objects, recurring numbers, or even physical sensations that connected to memories or unresolved issues the family had been grappling with. These symbols often serve as a bridge, allowing the deceased to offer comfort, closure, and sometimes even guidance about how the family could begin healing. This particular session, Theresa helped the family confront long-standing emotional issues that had been plaguing them for years. As Theresa channeled the messages from the departed loved one, it became clear that their unresolved family problems were deeply tied to guilt, misunderstandings, and pain left unspoken. The spirit, through Theresa's mediumship, offered words of wisdom and encouragement, urging the family to forgive and heal. The emotional toll of the session was palpable. For the family, it was as though a weight had been lifted from their shoulders. Through Theresa's work, they were able to see that the unresolved conflicts of the past could be mended, and that their loved one's spirit was at peace, wishing them well and encouraging them to move forward with love and understanding. This case serves as a poignant reminder of the deep emotional bonds that remain even after death. Theresa Caputo's ability to connect with the departed offers grieving families a unique opportunity to understand their loved ones' final messages, heal emotional wounds, and find peace in the aftermath of loss. While some may be skeptical of psychic abilities, many of Caputo's clients find the experiences profoundly moving. They report feelings of comfort and connection with their loved ones, offering a sense of closure that traditional means of grieving may not provide. Theresa Caputo's work is not only about connecting the living with the dead, but also about helping people navigate the complicated terrain of grief and family dynamics. By using signs, symbols, and her unique gifts, she creates moments of healing that many families find life-changing. While the emotional weight of these sessions can be difficult, the hope and closure they provide are invaluable.